San Diego County is avoiding more coronavirus restrictions, at least for now.
Part of the reason why we ask counties for 2 consecutive weeks is so we don't have a sudden reaction to what is a short-term trend.
County officials say last week our case rate was especially high due to more than 700 cases among San Diego State students, and they've been lobbying the state to remove those cases from our overall totals in hopes of avoiding the state's most restrictive reopening tier. But it turns out that didn't matter.
There were no concessions made based on their data, and we look closely at San Diego's data the same way we do all of the other counties.
Most recent numbers show our state-adjusted case rate at 6.9. Any higher than 7.0, and we'd have been facing the closure of indoor operations for many businesses again.
And like we do every week, we'll continue to look at this, and if the data points in a different direction, that's the direction we'll move in.
Yeah, I mean, it's good news, for the next week.
The president of the local chapter of the California Restaurant Association says the current tiered system has business owners on the edge about a third round of closures. Right now, eateries are limited to 25% capacity indoors under the red tier.
We all believe that we can do it with a 50% capacity. We have to think about the future. We can't think about what it's going to look like next week. We got to think about what it looks like in next month and in October, November, and December. Because it's not going anywhere. The virus isn't going anywhere. We're well aware of that. And we just have to find a nice cohesiveness where we can work with the virus and keep people safe.
We need to make the difficult decisions to confront the very hard realities of the situation we face.
Supervisor Nathan Fletcher has pushed for slower reopenings and says putting businesses in a position where they keep reopening and closing just isn't fair.
That's what happened in July. And then in August, when we got our cases down, I worried if we opened too fast, we'd be in the same situation, and we are in that same situation.
He says many San Diegans are following the rules, and staying in the less restrictive red tier is a testament to that. Some of Fletcher's colleagues, though, argue even the governor's red tier reopening limitations are too much.
It doesn't matter for the red tier or the purple tier, wherever he lands us, businesses cannot survive in the current tiers that they're in. There's no business plan for a gym at 10% capacity to be successful. There's no business plan for a restaurant to be open and operating at 25% capacity.
County supervisors have been meeting in closed session to discuss possible legal action against the state's reopening plan. Now that we're in the red tier, though, it's unclear if that's still an option moving forward. Matt Hoffman, KPBS News.